Hello Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time and your energy. And if you're new here, welcome. Let's see what the universe got for us today. I want to say a special thank you to all my subscribers. Taurus, we have the sun in reverse. The King of Swords. Okay, what's going on here, Taurus? Right? It seems like you have to be very logical. You have to be strict. So it seems like you have to be disciplined, right? And Taurus, all of this doesn't feel that good to you. You are not happy doing this. It seems like you have to, right? I don't know if you have to, I don't know if someone's making you, or I don't know if you are thinking that you have to do this, right? But it's not making you happy. This doesn't make you happy. You are doing it, but it doesn't make you happy, right? I feel like this is about expressing certain truth, right? It's almost like you are doing it, right? But I feel like it doesn't feel too good. Why? I'm not sure. Maybe this truth doesn't feel good for others. Maybe it hurts others. And you don't want to hurt people, right? But at the same time, you are doing it. Why? Because it's truth, right? Very interesting. Again, you are doing it, right? Even though you're not having fun when you express this truth. Interesting. Page of Swords. Okay, this is very interesting. The universe is amazing. Amazing. So I feel like you started little by little, right? First you will, you will be doing your thing and you will speak a little bit of truth. But I feel like people didn't care. People didn't, right? Acknowledge you. They would just see you playing there, right? Like practicing almost. And this, you will feel good about it. You will feel so good about it, right? You were just doing your thing. Interesting. But now it's like people weren't able to hear you. People were not there. No one was really watching you, right? No one was listening to what you were saying. You were just out there like doing it, right? You were just doing it, even though no one was around, no one was paying attention to you, right? And at the same time, it wasn't affecting you at all because you were just doing your thing. No one was listening to you. Now everyone's listening to you. Now everyone is, obviously everyone that's around, everyone that is present, but there's people that are present, people that are there listening, right? Now you have people. It's almost like now you have a crowd. Here with the King of Swords, now you have your people, right, that are listening to you. But now that you have this ability, this power, right, this authority, now it's not feeling, you're still doing it. You gotta do what you gotta do. You're still doing it because you were doing it since day one. But now it's almost like it's not as fun anymore because now this truth that you are expressing, it might be, it might be upsetting some people. It might be hurting because yes, truth can hurt. Truth hurts. Especially and to me, as a tarot reader, the sword is the truth. It represents truth. And that sword can really cut deep. Now, even though you express this truth, and you witness people, how they react, the way they react, the way they feel, right? You can sense it, you can see it. It's not as fun, right? It doesn't make you happy, it doesn't bring you that. You are doing it because you know it has a bigger purpose than you. You know that it needs to be said. You know that you need to expose this, expose that. You know, it's almost like you have the sword, you have the truth. Are you gonna put your sword back and then just like not say anything, and then keep allowing people to keep doing what they're doing, or for them to not hear the truth? No, you have the power and the ability and the position to say your truth. So you say the truth, right? But again, this is happening. Even though it's not feeling so good, so fun, it doesn't bring you happiness like that, you're still doing it. You're a king, right? Now, that you don't have to be a female or a male. It's the energy, right? The energy. Ten of Wands. I feel like you've been carrying this for a long time, right? Before it used to be a burden. Before it used to be heavy. Before you used to carry it everywhere. Before you used to focus on just holding that within you and just, right? Before it used to be something heavy. Then you started doing your thing. You started expressing it, right? You started practicing it. You started doing it, right? Regardless of who was listening or who wasn't, you were just doing it. Then you got to the position. Then you got to the authority. Then you got to the power. But it's very interesting how you started as something very heavy, which it was your truth, right? At the same time, you kept it in for whatever reason. You didn't want to hurt the ones around you. You didn't want to hurt other people. You didn't want to, right? You were like, if I express my truth, this person's going to think that. That person's going to think that. My parents are going to feel like that. My siblings are going to feel like this. And you will hold it in. But then you were like, you know what? No, there's no way I can keep holding this. After the 10 of Wands, there's no more. The 10 of Wands, that's it. That's the limit. That's it. You dropped it, and then you started expressing your truth, right? You started practicing expressing your truth. It's beautiful. Five of Cups in reverse. Beautiful. It's taking me there, Taurus. You started with sadness, right? You started with sadness. And that sadness will turn into heaviness, something heavy, right? It's almost like you had to accept something, regardless how sad it was, how heavy it was, because it was something sad, right? And it's incredible because after that, whatever that happened, you couldn't do nothing about it. Nothing. And it was something that it was already done, and nothing could undo it. I don't know how long it took you for you to get out of that place, but you did. You got out of that place, but you did. Individually, personally, you did. Right? In your own mind, in your own emotions. But that heaviness was still there. It was all inside of you. After that 10 of Wands, after you hit the limit, you're like, fuck, F that. Gotta express this. And you did. Let's keep going. We have the Three of Swords in reverse. That's you releasing that pain, releasing that hurt, accepting it for what it is, looking at it for what it is, right? Again, no, it's not easy to get to that place. It's not easy to get to that level of acceptance, of acknowledgement, of releasing, which is powerful. You got there. Three of Cups in reverse, right? It's almost like you had to release certain things, certain people, to be able to get there. Especially those fake people that you know who I'm talking about. You had to release certain patterns, right? Certain habits. Three of Wands in reverse. You had to get out of your own way, Taurus. You were blocking your own vision. But of course, after something like that happens to you, how can it not? Right? This is what I'm saying, Taurus. You are so powerful. You are so strong. You had to get out of your own way. You had to unblock yourself. Four of Cups in reverse. You had to reject. You had to learn how to reject. You had to learn how to put yourself first. Especially after someone offers you something good, something exciting, something that you might want. Especially after, for example, you don't have something, and someone offers you something, right? But at the same time, what's behind it, it's not good, right? You have to learn all this. You have to learn all this. You have to learn how to say no. You have to know how to identify when something's good or something's bad, right? And you did all this with practice, with experience, with your own experience. Whether it was good or bad, you still have to learn this one way or another. Queen of Pentacles. You have to ground yourself. You've been doing a lot of work, and I feel like, first of all, Taurus, that's what started everything, right? You had to ground yourself. You had to recognize you, accept you, see yourself, love yourself, right? I'm proud of you, Taurus. Regardless of who you are, regardless of what gender, regardless of where you are in life, regardless of what you've done in the past, regardless of anything, I'm proud of you. We have sage, purification. If you have sage at home, burn it up. Feel good, feel the vibration, get rid of all the negative. You know how to do this. Bring in all the positive. As well, I'm gonna give you a little tip. You can do that with your mind. The mind is so powerful. Try. Faith in the sun. That's it, Taurus. You have faith. You already showed me. The universe has faith in you. But one thing, Don't ever, ever lose faith. Faith is the most powerful thing. As long as you have faith with you, everything is possible. And you've been proving that to yourself. Keep doing your thing. Taurus, thank you so much for your time, your energy. I hope this helped a little bit. I will continue this reading. The link will be down below. You are welcome to join us. Bye.